This is my friend Neville, who have a bit of tea with us. Say hello, Nev. Have a little wave. Hello, Nev. He's a good man. He puts up many homeless people in his single bedroom flat and looks after them. And he's having a bite to eat with us, and then we're off out to chat to some other friends of ours. And hope you're continuing to watch us and to probably try and understand what we're all about, that we're just trying to help one another, and that's what this life's all about.
No, sit down.
And as earlier we actually mentioned about John, who gives out the issues, this is Willow, who sits here and sulks every day and cries for his dad. And this is the beautiful dog that he would like with her, that so many people in the city have missed over the years as well, since he had to leave his other pitch. So please, again, if you can help us, please please bear this in mind. Thank you very much.
No, it's all staffs now.
Well, I've always wanted an Alsatian.
Hello, girl.
Can all the kids go in the front room, please?
Come on, Will. Hello, boy. Or girl, sorry. Say, I want to be with Dad. I want to be with Dad.
Kids out, please. Come on. Quickly. Shift.
Right, this is Renee from Russia, who is staying with Sean.
Shane.
Shane, sorry mate.
Don't get the name.
Oh, Sean, Shane. I'm terrible with names, aren't I, bro?
I don't.
And this is George and Neville, who's with us tonight. Who's anyway, it's Shane that we're going to be chatting to tonight. Now, Shane, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, mate? Just only a few brief things. And
well, basically, I came here from Leicestershire. Basically, primarily because I split up with my ex-partner and wanted to regroup with my children, regroup my contact with them. And I knew that it was going to be hard, so I basically knew that I was going to have to live rough. I came here on a push bike and had to start living in squats or underneath tunnels or whatever, and basically living in woods in tents. I was 8 months homeless, and along the journey I met quite a lot of people and helped a lot of people through the church, passing people my way.
how many people, Shane?
Have I come in contact with?
No, so I think a couple of weeks ago when I visited you, 2 or 3 weeks ago, how many people were you actually putting up in your 1-bedroom flat at the time that were homeless, that you were helping?
In this particular accommodation?
In this accommodation?
Accommodation.
In this actual accommodation?
In this accommodation, there's most as about 7.
7 at one time? Yeah. And obviously you must have struggled with financing that and feeding them.
Very difficult, yeah.
Yeah.
But manage, basically it's meant a lot of the time actually going without myself in order to stretch the budget.
Yeah. And now you just got, what, George with you, staying with you now, and
well, George is just a short-term person.
Yeah, and our good friend Ren from Russia.
Me, yes, he did 18 months in a tent.
Really?
So he does really know what it's like to be outside.
Yeah. And Ren's working now, and
well, Ren he's actually got his name onto an agency, so basically it's in their, the ball is in their court and his court as to.
Yeah. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Okay. Just talking about, I don't know, 7 or 8 people that you had in here at one time, and over many weeks now they've moved on, and you've had other people in as well. So you've got people coming into your home all the time, different people. Have you had any sort of things in the last 2 or 3 months that have kicked off? I know with other people, some people have stolen from people that have tried to help them, and they've abused them in other ways, and sometimes mental abuse as well. Have you had any things that have happened and problems and stuff kick off? Your windows smashed in, which we've known happen sometimes.
Well, I've had issues where basically I've been locked in my own property. Keys being refused to actually being handed back to me and so forth, and I've had to break the window in order to get out of my own property. Issues of violence as well, yeah. Primarily just kicked off out of the blue. Small little petty things that I thought I've ironed out with them, and then all of a sudden their minds are ticking away, and they just wait for a time when I feel we've smoothed it over, but I'm vulnerable. and I'm waiting for it to tick, and then all of a sudden I assume that it's over and done with, and it just pops its head up again. Yeah.
And is a lot of it sort of alcohol and drug-related violence and...
Yeah. And issues that they've probably got of their own private life, but because they're in an environment where it's encased, the nearest thing to a way of venting their anger. It's probably an issue about what I've told them about, something about the behaviour in here, and they use that as an excuse to actually kick the hell out of you, basically.
So you basically have become sort of a punch bag to their feelings, so you can absorb their pain, so to speak. Yeah. All right, mate. I get that. I've seen it happen.
Same with theft as well.
Yeah.
But they don't even admit to it afterwards.
Yeah.
No.
Which is the root of the problem, really. I mean, I've had one young man that basically did admit to doing something where basically that took a lot of courage, and I admired him for that, because he did actually come to me and actually admit that he'd done wrong.
Yeah.
I know that he basically needed me more than I needed him, because I don't need them, they need me.
And do you see yourself sort of helping these young people with a bit of guidance, a bit of help with your experiences you've had through life? You just try and mentor them and help them, and
I was homeless at the age of 21,
right,
and then it happened again at the age of 38. So
right, so you've been there.
I've been there before.
Yeah.
Primarily, I was homeless for a period of around about 6 to 7 months when I was 21.
Right.
My father was a housing officer, and he actually got me a bed sit, but in the clause of it, he'd basically made it so that if I ended up in arrears, they could take me to court and evict me.
Right.
That was in the tenancy agreement, which it basically happened where I gave him some money to cash a cheque to exchange for a cheque, and his cheque bounced. And it sent me into arrears, and they evicted me. Then my gran was in sort of sheltered housing at the time, and I squatted under her staircase at the time, and basically I was caught there. I ended up living in an allotment shed around about 2.5 miles away from it.
So you've been there, mate.
Yeah.
You've been there, and that's why you now help other people. You see, I suppose you know the suffering, you know what they go through.
So in your life, how quick you
exactly.
Can, 1 minute you can be, a family man and so forth, job and all that in a life, and next minute it's all gone.
Hey ho, it's all gone, isn't it, mate?
And all you've got is the memories.
That's it. Yeah. Oh well, mate. Well, thanks for having a chat to us, and keep up the good work, mate. Don't give up. I know you've got a heart for people, and thank you for what you're doing, mate. Right. God bless you, mate. I know, mate. I know. He gives you the strength, doesn't he? Like us all. Yeah. Bless you, mate.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. And back to you, Shane. Actually, I just thought it was really cool because you're just off out now, and you're wearing some. In fact, I just like the hat. And where are you actually going, mate?
I'm actually going tabbing.
That's what expression I've never heard. What's tabbing?
We'll actually go through the council ashtrays in order to pick the dry tabs out in order to recycle the tobacco for cigarettes.
Oh, right.
To Asda for 4 pints of milk.
Oh, nice one. Okay then, mate. Well, happy journeys. That's all I can say, mate. Okay. And God bless you. All right, mate. YMCA Peterborough. We've just left Shane's, and it's now 7:35, 7:40, somewhere around about there in the evening. And this is the, what it used to stand for, Young Men's Christian Association. But sadly, very little Christian is taught in these places now, and they're just shelter, and it's very much lost its way. We're now heading down to the C.U.P bus, where the homeless get fed from the back of a van. See you there. What do you reckon, Nev? A bit of a wet old night again, isn't it? From Slovakia and Czechoslovakia, just waiting here tonight for the C.U.P bus to arrive. And rain or snow, this is the car park where they have been fed for many, many years since losing the building at the back of Westgate Church. And you can see across the car park there other people there waiting in the freezing cold. There's a C.U.P bus just arriving now, and everybody making their way over to get their evening meal. Can you imagine, we all sit down to the table in the evenings with our families and sit round the television, and these people, they have to walk across the city in the snow or the rain or whatever it may be, and they eat their meal out the back of a bus. Again, please help us to provide a building and a help centre to help these people so they may eat in comfort. Please help us to help them.
Where's your shoe? Come back.
With Nick from Oundle School. I've just met him down at the C.U.P bus, and Nick, could you explain what you're down here for tonight?
Yeah, sure. I come every fortnight with 2 people from Oundle School who work on the bus, and it's part of the community action programme that we do at the school.
That's wonderful, mate. And so you actually physically come here every 2 weeks, bring a couple of your young people?
Absolutely. It's a superb experience for them. They're kids from very privileged backgrounds, and it opens their eyes as to different aspects of the world.
So it sort of gives them a bit of reality check.
Absolutely.
And shows them how other people live.
Absolutely, and it encourages them to think about helping other people rather than thinking about themselves.
Well done, mate. That's really wonderful of you, and it's a pleasure to meet you, my friend, tonight. Keep up the good work. Thank you, mate. Bye. This is Kit and Tim, which come with their school teacher to actually help out and serve from the C.U.P bus and gain this experience of life of helping others. We're just over in Yaxley now. It's 8:21. We're just doing a house visit to some friends with their children, and the children were actually some of the youngsters that were at the presentation on October the 6th with the good lady mayor, who received the Bibles from the mayor. This is Stuart, who was presented a Bible at the October the 6th celebrations and book launch and everything, and he's just here in his home in Yaxley, just playing on his little what is it, PlayStation, isn't it? PlayStation, yeah. PlayStation 2 it is. And this is his brother Callum. Hi Callum, give everybody a wave, Callum. Say hello. What book you got there then? What book? What's on the front of it? Let's have a look. Our Children's Guide to the Bible. Oh, that's the one you got. Do you like it? Is it good?
I've read all of it.
Are you really already? You're a good